Good day. It's Friday, I think, and it's we're going towards the end of April. Now then, look at that. The lawn is greening up. The orchard is greening up because we've had a few days. Well, we haven't had a few days of rain. We've had some rain. It's rained for 30 minutes here and 30 minutes there, but certainly enough for the grass to utter a sigh of relief. The grass has gone as it was gulping in that precious liquid H2O. Now, where have I been? Well, I haven't been to London to see the Queen. You probably can't tell on the camera, but I'm limping. Why am I limping? Well, according to Dr. Google, and trust me, I've been trying to find out what's wrong with this right leg and foot for about 10 days. It started off what I thought was cramp in my right calf, but it wasn't cramp that you could jump up and put your weight on it and alleviate it. It was not one of them cramps, but one of those cramps where it was all day and all night. I couldn't sleep with it. Well, I'm searching on Google and I'm trying to. I go on and I look at Dr. Berg and different people and saying, well, cramping old people, which is what I am, is or old person. I'm not old people, I'm old person. Cramp is mainly caused by poor circulation or a mineral deficiency, like electrolytes or indeed magnesium and vitamin E. So almond nuts are ramp jam full of magnesium, so I'm snacking on the almond nuts, which I do anyway. And whatever I did, it was no different. But it was annoying. Now look at these things. These are jungle flowers of some kind. I don't know what the hell they are, but they got this purple lot, and then they've got this trunk that's full of little tubular flowers, rather beautiful in their own way. And then the pain moved into the arch of the foot, underneath, as it would be, towards the heel, and it made that I really couldn't put my foot on the ground. I got out of bed and I said to me, you couldn't have to help me to go to the loo. I couldn't walk. So anyway, to cut a long story short, I've narrowed it down. No, it's not a mango. It is a mango, but I've narrowed it down to it's not a mango. I've narrowed it down to tibia tendonitis. And when you look at the description and the diagrams, the pain started exactly in the calf, towards the inside of the calf, about halfway up the leg. And May was massaging it a fortnight ago, and she said, it's tendon. And I said, it's bloody tender. Anyway, she was right, it is tendon. But that tendon runs down the back of your tibia and around the ankle, over the inside, and connects to the tendons under the foot. And it has been damn painful. Add to that, we was in Chiang Mai day before yesterday, on Wednesday, to see an eye specialist because of this, with this bang on the head I got, and the increased pressure of the brain and spinal fluid, which is causing pressure on the optic nerve and my eyesight's been deteriorating. So I could say it's been a pain in the arse, but it hasn't. It's been a pain in the eye. Anyway, so I've been having treatment from Bangkok, from the Bangkok hospital at Chiang Rai, but they referred me to this top lady specialist in the field in Chiang Mai, and I went to see her, and I've got to admit she was absolutely fantastic, and she explained exactly what was going on. And I've been on a drug called Diamox, and the side effects of that, oh my god, made me ill. So anyway, about 4 days ago I decided to bin the Diamox. I know, Jim, I'm not taking it again. But the specialist agreed with me. She said, yeah, Diamox is, the side effects are horrendous, and stop taking it, it's not a problem. I know how to treat the condition. Now, so I had all the internal photographs of the eyes and all the examinations, and you know the type of stuff that they do these days, it's absolutely phenomenal. And it turns out that in one of the eyes there's lots of red marks, which indicates death of cells. So the vision I've lost with that will not come back. The other eye is relatively normal. So, but she said to me, you need to continue on your diet, lose a bit more weight, and take some exercise. Well, of course, on the Diamox, exercise is impossible. Just walking up the garden I had to stop 3 times for a rest. But now I'll get this leg and foot sorted out, and hopefully I'll get out on the bike in the mornings before it gets warm. And by goodness, it has been warm, I'll tell you. Goodness gracious me, it's been blisteringly hot. Now on the road back from Chiang Mai, we came over the Phayao route. So you come up the Chiang Mai to Chiang Rai road, and then you go off right and you go over the mountains. Then you come to Phayao and you come to our place this way, because if you go up to Chiang Mai you're going 70 kilometers north to come 70 kilometers back down. So, but as we came over the mountains, we were coming over obviously at about 8 o'clock at night, and the mountains were at absolute ablaze. The jungles were on fire, and you know, it was spectacular to view at night. All these flames shooting maybe 50 or 100 feet in the air, and but it's not too good on the old pollution, is it? No, it's not. But it's one of them things, isn't it? I think these fires were quite likely caused by discarded cigarettes out of car windows. You know what the script is with that. Anyway, look at this fruit forming here on these palms. So that's where I've been. You may now address me as Hopalong Cassidy. We'll see what happens. But and of course, hey up little bird, tiny little bird there. There she goes. Wouldn't we complete without mentioning the arseholes, would it? Oh, who are the arseholes? The arseholes are the governments, not the Thai government, but the Western governments, particularly with what's in Ukraine and Gaza, and it's criminal what's going on, and they're trying to push us into another world war with massive conflict. And it's about time we said no. And you know what, it's an election year this year in Britain and in America, and the bulk of people are going to go out and they're going to vote red or blue. Please don't do it. Please don't vote red, don't vote blue. because nothing changes the two cheeks of the same ass. We need to vote something absolutely alternative. We need to vote Common Sense Party. You know, we need to vote, I don't know, maybe independence. I don't know. In the UK, vote for George Galloway's party. You know, I mean, I don't agree with everything George says, and he's a rampant lefty, but at least he's got the balls to say what he thinks. And I mean, the UK is pretty much busted, and Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister, who nobody voted for, wasn't elected, he's just sent another £500 million to Ukraine. That's £1 billion he sent over a couple months to Ukraine. Come on, Rishi. I mean, would you buy a used car off that fella? No, you wouldn't. Would you buy a used car off Starmer, the Labour leader? Absolutely not. They're both as bad as each other, and neither one of them has had the bollocks to condemn the absolute genocide that's happening in Gaza. And it doesn't matter whether or not you support Israel or you support Palestine. That doesn't matter. What matters is the wanton slaughter of people that are, you know, shooting fish in a barrel, as the Americans say, who can't escape. You're bombing them and shooting them and all this carry on. It's just not right. Anyway, see you later. Bye-bye for now.